Morning, Emily. Yeah, I'm good. Are you alright? How's your Sunday morning? The Rangers are shitty. Yeah. It's they're not my team. I mean, I shouldn't comment really. It might be slightly harsh. Is it £225, sir? Stone is a piece of Derbyshire Glitston. Jim's chucking some emojis out there. They are £225 and you can order them on. You can just direct message me. You can either do it on TikTok or Instagram. Unfortunately, on YouTube, I don't think you can send me a direct message, so you'll have to do it on probably Instagram if you're watching me on YouTube. Hello, James. How are you doing this morning? Make sure everybody's hitting the like button. It really does help me out. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers on TikTok to match my YouTube account. And when I get to 10,000 on TikTok, I'm going to give away a carving of any team you like. It can be Rangers. It can be any team you like, and I shall give it away. All you've got to do is just follow or subscribe, and then once I get 10,000 on TikTok and 20,000 on YouTube, I shall give a carving away. So the best chance you've got is follow me on both platforms. double your chance of winning. So what we're going to do, we're going to move all this material on the outside, and then we'll crisp it all up, get level, and then we'll start putting a little bit more detail here and there, like the claws and bits and bobs. Putting that in at this point would be a bit of a waste drawing it on, so I've just got the very basic of outline, and then we can add them bits in. Because when you're carving around your pencil mark, I'm on the outside, so it's always slightly bigger. It gives me a chance to then place it in there. You can buy a Liverpool one, all you've got to do is send me a direct message. Someone says I'm a very talented young man. I don't feel that young, but and I don't feel that talented really. I'm just a middle-aged bald fella in my workshop, but I do appreciate it. I was talking to a chap yesterday about buying a Lando Norris carving. Quite like the idea of that. I like a bit of Formula 1 myself, so, and it changes it up a bit, means you're doing different ones. What's everyone up to on this Sunday morning? Is it still morning? Yeah, 20 past 11. Bryce says it's carving's coming on nicely. Thank you, Bryce. So I've been carving this like for a few hours now, on and off, on streaming on TikTok and YouTube, and the amount of abuse I've got from Celtic fans is unbelievable. And it's quite fascinating to listen to as well, what to read, because I'm not a Rangers fan, so it really doesn't matter to me, but the amount of people that have given me some abuse is fantastic, or in the chat giving each other a bit. It's been brilliant to listen to read. Might as well throw it away. You get that a lot. You get gravestone a lot. You might as well throw it away. I'll pay you to break it. Why are you wasting a good piece of stone? Devaluing a piece of stone. What else we got in there? City will always be grieved. Don't bother wasting your time. All of the above. But it happens whatever team I carve. I was carving Everton a few months back and I got loads of Liverpool fans while I bother. I was carving the Sheffield Wednesday one behind me, and it's just here if you want to have a look at it, and I got loads of abuse from United fans. Well, not abuse is probably the wrong word, bit too much. Not realising that I've already carved 4 or 5 United ones now with another one on order. I charge £225 for these. Next one should be Leeds. Good work, just a shit bit of work we've got there. Will I paint it? Definitely won't paint it. I don't mind, honestly, I really don't mind. I didn't realise though, people were telling me about Celtic yesterday that they've got 55 titles. That's unbelievable. As I've been reading everyone's comments as we've been going along. How long does it take? It's a day's work really, but when you're stopping and doing an hour, so it's not my job, this is just a hobby. So I just do an hour here and an hour there, or half an hour, or if it's going well, I'll do an hour and a half. But in between my life and my full-time job, I just do a little bit. But if I was to do one start to finish, it's a day's work. For example, I did the Chesterfield one, and I did it live on a live stream for charity, and it took 7 hours start to finish. But you're reading a lot of comments. You'd be surprised how much the comments take. Thank you everybody who's giving me so I'm streaming on both platforms, because if I'm on one I feel guilty for the other, and if I'm on the other one I feel guilty for that one. So it's I'm trying to do both, and I'm reading both comments. Multitasking. I know the fan is loud behind me, but I've got to have it. So I'm just going round it, and then we can start moving some material. What's my job if I don't mind? I work for the National Park as a ranger, but not as a ranger as in the football team. As a National Park, as a park ranger. My official title has changed recently actually. It's Volunteer and Conservation Ranger. That is my official title. That's why my channel's called TheStoneRanger. No, it's not. This stone is Derbyshire Brixton. You get a lot of 2012. It costs £225. You give me £500 to carve. I will carve you another one if you want for doing that. I'm surprised no one's offered me some money to break it. Once I've finished it, break it on a live stream. Because Scottish football fans are passionate. Can a laser do this? Yeah, 100%. Cheaper and faster, and probably neater. You can get a sandblaster. You can get a laser. You can get a CNC machine. What I do with the diamond tool bit on it. a laser can definitely do this. But I won't be having as much fun watching a laser go around or a CNC machine go around than I am on a Sunday morning doing it myself. Plus it burns a lot less electricity with the hammer and chisel. Yeah, all the letters by hand as well. They're not finished yet. They've got to be, it's all got to be neatened up. I've got to move all the material, then start working out the layers, because this has got to go lower. Because this will go lower and this will go lower. It means that it's got to go another, I don't know, what should we say, another 4 mil maybe, lower all the way around, 4 or 5 mil, so the centrepiece pops out. You can buy this if you want to buy this. You just got to send me well, not this one. This one is sold. It's going to a guy in Aberdeen. But if you want to buy it, or you want to buy the next one, or the one after that, or the one after that, there's quite a few people after them. Send me a message. Just send me a direct message. If you want to win one, just hit follow. At 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'll give one of these. On TikTok, I'll give one away. If that's the price of the club, actually you've been quite kind, because a lot of people yesterday said £1. So you've been quite kind there today. I must admit, out of all the carvings I've done, like Chesterfield, Wednesday, like this one here I'll show you, Everton, Nottingham Forest, Manchester United, out of all of them I've done, this is by far the best one for the banter. The rivalry backwards and forwards. But make sure I get paid up front now. I'll make sure I get paid up front. Good advice. So can everyone make sure they're hitting the like button for me? And if you want to share this, it really, really helps. I'm looking forward to doing a Celtic one and seeing if there's as much back. I like it. I like the banter and the rivalry. How much and do a delivery? It'd be a long way from Derbyshire, but they go in the post pretty well. So I've shipped stuff all over the world. I sent a ridiculous amount to Texas at one point. So no, they don't ship too bad. It's all about the packaging. So they cost £225. Hurry up and do a Celtic one. It's a day's work normally. It's just this is not my full-time job, so it's a bit here and a bit there. I do get a bit of abuse for people telling me it takes me a long time, but I'm enjoying myself, and I have a job to do as well as a wife and children and some animals to look after. I'm meant to be getting some new animals today. I'm meant to be getting 2 new goats today. I'm just waiting for the lady to text to say we can go and get them. I bet there's some sore heads from people from Crystal Palace today after their win at City last night. So if anyone wants to win one of these, all you've got to do is just like my channel. So if you go on YouTube, I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers, and I'll give one of these away. It doesn't have to be a Rangers one, it can be a Celtic one, it can be anything you like. It doesn't even have to be a football crest. It can be your business logo, and I'll give one away. If you're on TikTok, all you've got to do is follow my channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000, and then you can should do a family crest. You can have a family crest if you win. That's all you've got to do is follow or subscribe, and I should give one away. So to double your chances, like me on both platforms. And make sure we're hitting the like and the share button and all of the things we need to do. I know I'm supposed to talk about diamonds, but I don't have a clue how it works or what's what, so we'll just leave that. I know every now and again someone will send me a piece of confetti or a rose or a galaxy, and I really appreciate it, but I really don't know how it works, so it's I'm not even going to pretend and talk about it. This is not my club. Mark's a Hearts fan, but he said it's still good, so I appreciate that, Mark. So I'm not a Rangers fan. I just carved the commissions. I'm a Chesterfield fan. We lost in the playoffs, and the day after we lost in the playoffs, a Warsaw supporter asked me for a price to carve one, but they were the better team. The first half in the first leg, we just don't know. We didn't seem to have it. We were lacking something. I wonder if the nerves got to us. I know, yeah, Mark, the name of the TheStoneRanger is a bit ironic, you're right. I did think that. It's because my job, I'm a park ranger in a carved stone. Not a Ranger supporter. So one of these would cost £225, and it takes a day really to carve. But because it's not my full-time job, I'm do a bit here and a bit there. But I'm hoping tonight, so I'll do some this morning, and then I've got some jobs I want to do around the house. Then I'll drop back in tonight, we'll put some detail on this, we'll give it a good old tidy up and lovely. I'm hoping it's done. I'm hoping I'll be done then. So anyone who's watching now do social media for a living? Only reason I'm asking for advice really, where I can improve. Just obviously if you do it full time, I'm always looking to grow my channel, or like marginal gains, getting up each day and improving a little. Whether that's a new video or a new subscriber or follower, and I'm just looking for advice really on how I can improve the channel. I appreciate any of you going to have a look around. It'd be great. You can tell me where to make it better. There we go. There's the pound. The pound's not been mentioned as much today as yesterday. The pound got a lot. Got a mentioned yesterday, and Headstone. As a neutral, it's fantastic carving the Scottish football crest because it just goes off with people at each other. I love it. So let's have a look at Jenny, what Jenny said. Oh, I've got some roses, thank you, I've got 3 roses. Appreciate that. Gives you more interaction. I love it, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I'm really looking forward to carving the Celtic one after this, because I'm looking forward to giving all the Rangers fans the platform as well to come back and just keep it going. very passionate. Scottish football fans, I'll give them that. Thanks Rab, sorry. You can buy these, yeah, just send me a direct message. How much, please? Unusual James. £225. Swig of my drink. So I had 10 people share the stream on TikTok, which is great. Sharpen the chisels. So anyone who's interested in buying one, you've just got to send me a direct message and then we can take it from there. The £225 for the Rangers one. But if you want to win one, you can win one. I'm going to give 2 giveaways, not 1 but 2. Rangers headstone, we're in. That might be trending as the most said thing this weekend about it that much on here. Maybe you could do that. So it's if you want to win one of these, all you've got to do is follow my channel on TikTok. And when I get to 10,000 followers, I'm going to give one away. I'll just scroll through and we'll just generate a random winner. I'll ask them what they want. If they don't want one, I'll pick another one. But I'm going to do exactly the same on my YouTube, but when I get to 20,000 subscribers, because we're already past 10,000. So double your chance of winning and like me on both. And if you're feeling super generous, go over to Instagram, give me a like on there. Coward, wow. I nearly read that one out loud. No, I should sell tickets to the on the TikTok on the backwards and forwards before you are. He's brilliant. The downside is I'm only going to be able to get half of you put me a thumbs up on the stream, because half of you don't like it because I'm charming Rangers. So I'm limiting myself to people who are going to like my stream. But I think it's worth it for reading the comments. Thank you, SM. I wonder if we can, how many likes we can get by the end of the stream. Make sure you're all tapping on screen for me. Even if you're from the opposite side and you maybe you could still give me a bit of a like on the stream. I'm not a Rangers fan. I'm just carving it. Only trophy we'll ever get in the next 10 years. So I asked this question yesterday, no one got back to me. Are you getting a new manager for next season at Rangers? And is Stevie G coming back? And would you want him back? Missing loads of stuff here. Good luck. Jenny says keep commenting. Right, Jenny, I think you understand. Someone put that a minute ago. Make sure you get on my YouTube stream. Make sure you get paid up front. Something with a face paint that still needs to be squared up. What does that mean? So this costs £225. If you want to, if you want a price on anything, you can send me a direct message on here, or if you want to send me a picture, probably best to do it on Instagram. Someone says 36 mid-laged. Is that mid-laged? 37. Well, to be fair, I'm nearly 38. How much for a Celtic one? Send me a message, I'll send you a price. But you can win one. All you've got to do is follow my TikTok or YouTube account. I'm going to give one away on each platform when I hit 10,000 and 20,000 subscribers or followers, whichever way you look at it. The second person to say that about calling RIP instead of ready. I don't think my social media would ever recover if I did that. I know money makes the world go round, but I mean, not that bad, eh? It's not even my club. I feel like whatever I do carve next I've got to put it on hold, and I'm going to carve the Celtic one just to even it up next. I feel it's got to be next. I don't think it'd be fair with what. Celtic. That's the first time I've heard about water and champagne. That's quite good. How many likes have we got to? 7,000. Thanks, Trisha. That's pretty cool. Thank you on YouTube. Thank you, everybody. What this has given me a great opportunity, and so I normally end up repeating the same answers. A lot of people, how long you been doing this, how long you got into this, have you ever broke one, you ever got a spelling mistake wrong, what happens if you chip it, has it ever cracked, what stone is it, where did you buy your chisel from, all that, which I don't mind answering, it's part of the game. I do not mind at all, but this on TikTok here is just letting them just yourself. Absolutely just taking myself off into a place where I can just sit back, carve and watch and read, and it's lovely. And every now and again someone sends me a rose, so I appreciate that, and the heart, the lights are still coming on. It's been shared 15 times. Brilliant. Thank you all. I must say from both clubs, if I'm honest. So if someone's a Celtic one, I will carve that next. My next football logo will be a Celtic one. If someone commissions one, just to keep this level. Thank you, Jenny, for the roses. That's like 22. That's a whole bouquet of roses. It's yeah. So if someone does, I'll do it because I feel we've got to keep this even. Not too many hours left to do. It'll be finished today. Not too many. Oh, I think I'm spending most of my time reading the comments between backwards and forwards between the Rangers and Celtic. Do I like cheeseburgers? Yes. Who don't like a cheeseburger? I can do a Liverpool one. A few people have asked me recently to price a Liverpool one. So you have a choice of full crest, which is fairly expensive because there's a lot going on there, or you can just have the liver bird and the LFC, which makes it a lot cheaper. It's which I really like actually. So I'll be finishing this today. Not on this stream, I'll be coming back later. Got some bits to do. So if you want to see it finished, or you want to come back for a little bit more banter, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And while you're there, or the like button, and while you're there, you are actually putting yourself in with a chance of winning one of these. And it doesn't have to be Rangers. I'm not that cruel. It can be any team you like. All you've got to do is hit subscribe, or like, or follow. And if you follow the page and get to 10,000 on TikTok, I'll give one away free. £225 £225. AK89. Sorry, I had to scroll back a bit now. £225. £50 I see you put there, but it's again, a lot of people saying £1. My daughter would love this for a 16th. Well, just send me a message. Dropped a chisel on my foot. I'd like to say I'm wearing steel toe cap boots, or it's not, but I'm actually wearing sliders. Thanks, Dave. The Sheffield one is still behind me. It's going out in the post. If you want to have a look at it, it's just behind me. No sore hands yet. No, it's I'm used to it. Okay, we've still got a bit to do, so we've got to get that deeper, we've got to get this neater, we've got to get this speckled, and we've got to get ready. Jacob, my man, you back, buddy. Happy Sunday. Well, to be honest, you've gone up 10 minutes because you said 50 minutes to me. That's why, 50-second Jacob. £225, Ryan. So what's 10,000 likes? Sure, I've missed all the stuff there. Thank you everyone who's hitting the like button. There's a lot of emojis going down the side. I really don't know what they are, like crowns, maybe hearts, all different bits and bobs. I noticed we've got 2 pieces of confetti and we've got some roses, so it's lovely. Callum says they're probably the second best team. Sorry, Callum says it's probably the second best thing I've ever made. Celtic one, if someone commissions one, I will do it next, just to keep things moving. Why would you waste your time carving this? Because someone's paying me to carve this. And that's exactly why I'm wasting my time carving it. Might just need to sharpen some chisels. How much delivery to Glasgow? I'd have to check on Glasgow because I try and do the delivery in the price. Yes, for £225 I try and do the delivery in the price, but sometimes it's the line in a decent remote location. It can be more, but I mean Glasgow's not remote, is it? Someone was telling me the other day to buy a pint in Glasgow now is a similar price to London. Is that true? Or are they having me on? What would it cost for a pint in Glasgow? £5 to £10 for a pint. I might not get paid. I've heard this a bit. I need to understand what it is really. David is £225. Tricia, thanks for watching. £5 to £10 for a pint, okay. I mean, £10 up there, isn't it? So who's entered to try and win one of these? Who's followed the channel? I think I want to win myself a carving. It doesn't have to be Rangers. It can be any team from around the world. It doesn't even have to be football. It can be anything. How much does something 1888? So sorry, Cam, I've got a hell of an amount of messages coming through. So this is £225, and then the 1888. That's either the price you think it should be. Maybe it's the age of the team. I don't know. A lot of people tell me it's 2012, or the price of a pint in Glasgow. But Brian knows how much they are. What's the best thing I've ever made? Oh, he's interested because it's the second. The reason it's the second best thing I've ever made because it's the second best club in Glasgow apparently. So, well, I'm not a Rangers fan, so I can't comment. We've been waiting for a Rangers one. That if you win, just follow, okay? Keep tapping. Willie Rose has joined. Hey, I might be giving it away this afternoon if I'm at 10,000. So get everybody you know to follow. In my brain, I was going to be giving it away in a few months, but it could be this afternoon if you get enough people to follow the page. You won't have to wait long to find out. Could be carving it next. I mean, I'm not holding out that much hope for it because I wasn't even on 7,000. $11,000 people have liked the stream so far on TikTok. So I'm going to mark this line back on in a minute. Got myself a little stencil to draw around. And then we can start getting a bit more of the detail on everything in the right placing. Good afternoon, Mad Dog. How are we doing, sir? How is night life in Nottingham? Am I right? Derby? I want to say Nottingham. Am I a travelling man? You're there, old man. I definitely am nearly there. Just got to go around and do a lot of neatening up. Made this little stencil on there, look. myself a little what we have 13,500 people have liked the live now. I've put my piece of card down somewhere. So I cut this out though, so I can lay it back over and then I can start putting the actual bits in. Start getting a bit more refined. We've got lots of likes on TikTok, we're up to 13,500, which is amazing. Sharpen the chisels, I think. How long we've been live now? 80 minutes, wow. It's almost ready for a snack. Right, let's have a go from here, shall we? how much? It's £225. You just got to send me a direct message, or you can win one. What you've got to do is like my TikTok channel, and when I get to 10,000 followers, I'm going to give one away free. Can be any club, doesn't have to be Rangers, can be any you like. Or you can like my YouTube channel. I'm going to give one away on there. Wow, I can't even talk at the minute. So I'm going to give one away on there as well. So that'll be when I get to 20,000, because I'm already past 10,000. So double your chances. I like both. I'm loving the fact that we've got to 14,000 likes, and we've got to 24 people have shared it. So if you're in the chance of winning one of these and you've liked the channel and you're not wanting to wait too long to find out if you've won, you've got to share it around. You've got to get 10,000 people to follow. And if we do, I could be announcing who the winner is today. Can't wait for a Celtic one. Well, whoever wins, we might pick Celtic one, or if someone's commissioned one while I've been live, I will do it next, just because I feel it's fair with the rivalry you've got going on and the banter backwards and forwards. Thank you, we've got a good job there, we've got some thumbs up, I appreciate it. We've got some roses earlier, we've got a little bit of confetti. I'm meant to be asking for diamonds, TikTok tell me I'm meant to, but I don't know how it works, and so I just leave it really. But if I could ask for something, you just hit a like, a follow, you can repost it. Headstone's been said a lot, and it's a serious amount. I honestly think you could have got it trending. So a couple of things what people say to me when I'm carving different clubs, or they ask for different ones. So someone asked for an Arsenal one. The first comment back to the guy who asked for an Arsenal one, saying, what's the point, the stone will just crumble under the pressure, which I thought was pretty clever. Thanks Tommy, I appreciate that. And then another one, someone asked for a Man City one, and they said, what's the point in carving a City one? You might as well just carve a court document with 115 charges on it. So when I'm coming to the end of these, just a little bit of time, I normally make a little bit of a little bit of a, what's it called, a bit of a reel. And I normally piece it with a bit of music behind, like I've done the Sheffield Wednesday one recently, and I thought about piecing it with, and I did Henderson's Relish, which is obviously Sheffield, and I pieced it with some Arctic Monkeys in the background, Sheffield band. So if I'm going to make a reel of this, who are some famous Rangers musicians, fans of Rangers who are musicians? Wow, you can tell I've been live for too long. I actually can't talk. So who have we got? Handles bad teams. Hearts one. Well, if you want one, just send it. Send me a message and I can give you a price for one. Or if you're going to win, that can be the one you have. If you win the competition, it's not really a competition, is it? I'm just going to pick someone at random who follows my channel when I get to 10,000. I tell you what, if it happens today, that'll be the power, absolute power of Scottish football. If you can take it from less than 7,000 to 10,000 in a day, I'd be impressed. What type of stone it is? It's a piece of Derbyshire gritstone. So I generally work with about 3 different types of stone. Generally Derbyshire gritstone and then a piece of slate. So I have Derbyshire gritstone, some York stone, some reclaimed 90s Welsh slate, and then I have some Portuguese limestone. I don't have too much of that, but I have a bit. I've carved a bit with it over the years. Skill, thank you, Rod. So I'm going to have to go shortly. I'm ready for a coffee. But I will be back later on to do some more of this. It's coming together, it's coming to life. Never used? No, I've heard of it, I've never used it, no. I should look at getting a bit, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? So yeah, we're coming together, we're neatening it up, we're tidying it up. We're going to get this a bit more, we're going to go a little bit deeper, crisper, to tidy it all up around here. You can see we're just starting to put a bit on there. And then everything will get a good going over. Let's get all them chisel marks in it, let's get everything looking absolutely crisp and lovely. So yeah, but I think that's good for now. Thank you everyone who's watched and everyone who's hit the subscribe button, the like button. How many hours does it take? Sorry, I was reading another comment centre. It's a day's work, but it's surprising how you get distracted by TikTok and YouTube and reading all the comments. So it's been shared 22 times, so I'll be back later. Oh, we've got a new heart from Rod. Thank you, Rod. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I shall see you all later. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, TikTok.